good, fellas? I hope you guys are all having a great start to your Friday morning. We are back with my top 10 must-have cards that you guys need to be using today in College Football 26. Before we hop in and talk about these top 10 must-have cards, we do have a few quick small things we do need to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy daily College Football Ultimate Team content, I feel like you already know what to do. Go down there, drop a like on this video. And now that we got that all out of the way, let's hop in and talk about my top 10 must-have cards. For those who have been on the channel for some time or, have watched this video from me often, you guys do know I do my must-have cards a little bit differently. Yes, we are going to have those top-tier expensive cards. Like, we're getting started with one of the most expensive players in the game, but that is not going to be the entire top 10. For me, what makes a card must-have is, yes, if they're very good, but if there's a value card who you can get for free and they're good, that instantly makes them must-have for me. Would you rather have a card that's going to cost you 2.7 million coins or a card that you can grind a little bit for and get for free and he's gonna be elite? With that said, at number one, we have to go with the best wide receiver in the game, Wesley Grimes. I would argue this could be the best offensive player in the game. He dropped yesterday and we saw reveals for Nightmares. I guess last night. That content will go live later today. We don't have a card that will be better than Wesley Grimes dropping. 93 speed, 93 catch, 93 short, 90 medium, 89 deep, 93 release, 92 excel, 93 spec. He's 6'2", 193 pounds. Now, he does not get gold abilities, which does suck, and it will bring him down a little bit. Getting brought down is not happening right now. This is the clear-cut best wide receiver in the game. And something I've been talking about, and a reason I have not been a big fan of this Jordan Tyson card we get for grinding through the conference tour. These cards are basically the same. Now, I understand Wesley Grimes is a super expensive limited time. Jordan Tyson is a free card we all get for free 2 months. How many wide receivers are going to look like this Jordan Tyson card by the time we finally get there? Go get Jordan Tyson today with Wesley Grimes. I kind of hinted to it loosely. At number two, I do think it's any version of Kendall Daniels. I'm going to talk about the top 100 version, but you can go and get the purple, the champion version, or the elite, or the red version, and all three of these cards are going to be great. 93 speed, 91 man, and 91 amp power. He's 6'5", 245 pounds. He has gold abilities. This guy is going to be great. Now, like I said, you don't have to get the top 100 version. I would actually recommend you all try to get at least up to the purple version, or the champion tier with 91 speed, 90 zone, 90 man. He's 6'5", 245 pounds. Like I'm telling you guys, this card is going to be elite, and you get him for free, and he has all gold abilities. There is no reason to actually not get this card. Unless you don't want to play head-to-head ranked, and if you don't want to do that, I guess I understand it, but I still would recommend it. Number three has to be Sony Styles. This card is another one of those cards that we talk about here often on the channel, and it's because he is so unbelievably good. 90 speed, 85 block shed, 92 tackle, 89 zone, 87 excel, 6'5", 235 pounds, one of, if not the best users in the entire game. I mean, like, it just doesn't really get much better than this guy. 90 speed, 6'5" frame. I understand that they're limited times, but the all-season Thursday LTDs for Season 2 have kind of been on a generational run. When you look at Wesley Grimes, you look at Sony Styles. I mean, every now and then, some of the weeks have been pretty bad. I mean, like, right here, we got last week with the right guard and the left edge, all right, but like Wesley Grimes, Sony Styles, Michael Trigg, they kind of on a heater when it comes to giving us good Thursday content. Number four, we do have another expensive card. It is going to be Dante Moore. He's the best quarterback in the game. I don't really see that getting passed up too much today by Pat White. Pat White is a lefty. Dante Moore is a righty with the best release in the game. So I don't really see that being too much of an issue when it comes to the actual best quarterback in the game. Pat White will be more fun, but Dante Moore is going to be better. I do think Moore might drop a little bit in price today because of Pat White dropping. You guys can already see 1.38 million. He was going for 1.6, I believe, on Wednesday when I looked. So he's already getting a little bit cheaper. 87 speed, 92 throw power, 90 short, 90 medium, 90 deep. We did a best quarterback list on Wednesday, so I guess 2 days ago now, and he was the best quarterback, and I don't necessarily think it's very close. Now, he is expensive, so I do understand that aspect of it, but if you can afford him, this is the must-have quarterback. Very offensive-heavy video so far. That usually is how the must-have videos go, just because offense is way more fun than defense in this game. Brandon Marshall is a stud. Now, he's significantly cheaper than any other wide receiver we would talk about, and that is because he is a champion who is 6'5" with 90 speed, 90 catch, 90 excel, 90 jump, 85 change of direction. I mean, I talk about this card probably once a week just because of that frame itself, and the fact that you can buy him for 139,000 coins. Absolutely crazy. Now, yes, I know we have 93 speed wide receivers in the game. We have one 93 speed wide receiver in the game. The rest of the speed is really capped out here, 90, 91. Maybe we have some 92, but it's really just Brandon Marshall right here as that. I wouldn't say he's an S-tier wide receiver, but when it comes to those A-tier options, this is not only the cheapest option, but he's also a card that I would consider must-have, especially because of how the ag catches work in this game. You guys have been around the channel for some time. You know how I feel about the Homecoming promo. I don't actually have any Homecoming cards as must-have. I just don't think the champions were anything too crazy. I'm actually confused how the weekly content that we were getting every single Wednesday was better than the big piece of content we got on Friday. Either way, stars of the week, Jason Prevard right here, 90 overall defensive back, 90 speed, 88 press, 90 man, 86 zone, 84 tackle, 90 excel, 90 change of direction. He's 6'2", 199 pounds. The same type of thing happens in Madden where the taller DBs get the better animations, and that is exactly what Jason is right here. When it comes to his price tag, he is a champion, so he's not going to be anything too crazy. 161,000 coins right there. If you're looking to sharpen up your secondary, this is a really solid buy. Stars of the week has been consistently giving us heaters every single week. I do know we're up to 91 overall players when it comes to champions, but Dallas Wilson, 6'3", 213 pounds, 90 speed, 87 catch, 88 short, 89 medium, 88 deep route running. Now, I do know I was hyping up that Brandon Marshall, and I actually think Brandon Marshall is going to be better than Dallas Wilson, but you need multiple wide receivers, and I think the fact that we're talking about this Dallas Wilson card like we're talking about him just shows how crazy good that Brandon Marshall card is. They are the exact same price. Dallas Wilson can actually be your slot with those route running stats. That's probably where I would recommend you guys run them. Just have a massive slot out there. You guys will be good. You should bring back the name of the game promo. It was such a good time. Trez Green is still making my must-have card list. He's 6'7", 88 speed at your tight end. It doesn't get much better. For those who know who Donald Parham is from Madden Ultimate Team, he is essentially the CFB version of Donald Parham, and so, like, yeah, he's gonna be juiced. Now, price tag-wise, I mean, yeah, you guys can see that. He's going for bread, but it's Trez Green. When he gets his upgrade, it's gonna be really good. I guess this technically was his upgrade. He's still debatably the best tight end in the game, which is just crazy to even say that out loud because he literally dropped about a month and a half ago. It was probably like a month ago now. Either way, we move on. Number 9, I don't know how much longer this card is going to make my top 10 must-have card list. I still have Ultimate LTD Rush Deion Sanders. Now, the reason this card is on the top 10 is because we don't really technically have that many gold abilities in the game. They are coming with nightmares, and I do expect this to be the last week we have Deion Sanders making the list. But for those who have not been around here for some time, the only reason Deion makes this list for me is he has gold takeoff. Wherever that ability is, he just runs past, like, right here. It's 9 AP. If you have Deion, you're running gold takeoff. The dude is just, if you know, you know. It's just one of those abilities that is a little bit cheesy. He's got it on gold. He is the only wide receiver off the top of my head to have this on gold. And so because of that, it's going to be a good time. I will say he has only gotten cheaper over the last few weeks, and that is because we have better and better wide receivers in the game, but I just don't think everyone understands how good gold takeoff truly is. Once we get more gold takeoffs, we can finally move on from an 89 overall Ultimate LTD, but as of right now, that card still has to make it in my eyes. And last but certainly not least, I did not realize how cheap this Reggie Bush card got from Legacies. It says he's selling for on average about 500,000 coins. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but even at 800k, I would recommend you guys pay the price tag. 91 speed, 91 excel, but where this card is going to eat, and until we see more gold shifties in the game, I mean, it's going to be what you want to run on your running back. I personally have Reggie Bush on my team, and the dude has been shredding. That said, boys, are my top 10 must-have cards in college football 26. Let me know down below. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? And have a great rest of your day. But until later, peace. Have a good one.